Hello, I'm Dan Lyles with Lyles Insurance. This video is about understanding your auto insurance declaration page. A declaration page is basically a summary of the auto insurance coverage you have. It will show you which vehicles are covered, which drivers are insured, what coverage you have on each of the basic parts of an auto insurance policy, and the levels you're carrying on each part. And for those of you who finance your vehicle, it will also show if a lien holder is listed. It's very important that you know what coverage you have on your policy. You need to understand what each part of your policy covers and how much coverage you have on each part. And also, whenever you compare rates with other auto insurance companies, you need to know the levels you are carrying so you're able to compare apples with apples. It's important that you understand the 5 major parts of an auto insurance policy. So let's go over each one briefly. Number 1, liability coverage. That pays the other guy if you're at fault and cause an injury or property damage in an accident. Number 2, uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. This pays you if you get hit by someone and it's their fault and they either don't have insurance or they don't have enough insurance to cover all the damages. Number 3, medical payments. This pays for you and your passengers who get injured in an accident in your vehicle, regardless of who was at fault in the accident. And numbers 4 and 5 go together, comprehensive and collision coverage. Added together, they make up the physical damage coverage on your vehicle. Now I want to show you an actual declaration page so you can get an understanding and an idea of what to look for and explain the levels of coverage. So here we see the outline of coverage part of a declaration page, and we'll start with liability, what you see highlighted there, and it shows when you're at fault in an accident, it will pay up to $100,000 each person maximum, or if you injured more than one person, it can pay up to $300,000, and it will also pay up to $100,000 for property damage. Next, we have uninsured and underinsured motorist bodily injury coverage. And you see here the limits are the same, $100,000 for each person maximum, up to $300,000 total. One thing I want to point out here, you can only select those limits as high as you chose for body injury on the liability coverage. So if you skimp on your liability coverage and only go with like state minimum, you're also going to be stuck with having low levels of uninsured motorist coverage as well. So keep that in mind when you're choosing levels of coverage. Next is medical payments coverage. In some states, that might have a different name, such as medical benefits coverage, or PIP, which is personal injury protection. Regardless of its name, they all mean about the same thing. And as you can see here, this driver chose to carry up to $10,000 maximum per person. And for the last part, comprehensive and collision coverage. In some states, you may see comprehensive listed as other than collision. But either way, they mean the same thing. And as you see here, they come with deductibles. This driver has chosen a $250 deductibles for both comp and collision. So that will be their out-of-pocket expense if they ever have to file a claim on their vehicle. So now I hope you have a better understanding of how to read the coverage levels on a declaration page. For those of you living in the 6 states I have listed at the top there, if you'd like to get an auto insurance quote, I'll be happy to run a quote for you personally myself. I've left a link to my website there, which I'll also post that under the video. Or if you just want to get a quote by phone, I've also posted my phone number. Thank you for watching and have a great day.